Well, hello YouTube, it's Wow Sly, here with another VR, as you can tell by the title of the video. I never used to bother with VRs for over a year. I didn't really sort of do VRs, but the past week or two I've done quite a few. And this VR it's just, you can't miss an opportunity like this. It's in response to, what's the name of the video? I've got to try and remember the title now. 100 sub comp. Let me buy your ticket for the Bushcraft show. I think that's what it is. Forest Prepper. Was talking to him yesterday, I think it was, or the day before, about solar. He's after doing some solar installation on his truck, and we were just chatting about that in general. I was a bit worried he was going to be sold something that was too big for his needs. Sort of recommended he toned it down a bit so he didn't have to spend so much money on something so big if he was only going to use sort of a small proportion of it. Just trying to make sure he was sort of going to get what he needed, not what someone else wanted to sell him. Yeah, he's got 100 subs now. And a few videos, but I'm still in shock, really. Still in shock because this 100 sub giveaway, he's obviously giving away the ticket for Bushcraft show this year, and a lot of people are going, and a lot of people aren't going. I'm one of the few that aren't going. Last year I thought I was going right up until Christmas. I thought, yeah, definitely going this year. And a few people I wanted to meet. A few people asked if I was going so they could meet me. And yeah, I've watched videos, left comments on some. I remember his induction video and kit pack for Survival Weekender. Another great video there. But yeah, someone recommended actually yesterday, sent me a comment or a message saying check out his latest upload, and I thought strange. I was speaking to him yesterday. What's so great about his new video? But yeah, his new video is just so generous. It's got to be the most generous thing. I've seen a lot of generous things on here within the community. People sending gifts and helping out and meeting up, and it's amazing what goes on in YouTube. But I've just watched his video, 100 sub competition. Let me buy your Bushcraft, or your ticket for the Bushcraft show. And yeah, I thought I was going. Really looking forward to it. I was going to take all the gear, drive up there, have a fantastic few days. Then obviously changing work, cutbacks on everything in life, and only spend like the essentials now. Got sort of no money left over for myself, so I thought, well, I knocked that on the head, won't go. Bit disappointed, but as always, next year. Plus, I've got the shit at the fan weekend to look forward to. But yeah, the Bushcraft show was going to cost me probably the same as most people, about £250 before I left the house. Obviously, the ticket, 90 quid, £100 for the ticket, a good £100 in fuel. And obviously, if I've got the car, my partner still needs work, so that's £20 a day for taxis, £10 each run. She works out of town, so looking at sort of £40, £50 for taxis for her, and then whatever money I need. So probably about £300 for that. So obviously I knocked off the head. But yeah, everyone, we've all got a chance, whether we need the ticket or we want the ticket. Unbelievable. So yeah, please go over to his channel, check out his videos, subscribe to him. I've waffled on a bit too much because he did ask for a VR discussing your camp jacket. Which jacket? Camp jacket. It's not the one you look camping. Oh, I like this one. Not that sort of camp. When you go camping or whatever, bushcrafting, just to talk about your jacket and why you take it. So I best get back on with the VR and stop being so shocked and lost for words. Yeah, Forest Prepper. Wow. And wow. I'm finding it hot. I'm finding it hard to swear. I'm so shocked. What an amazing prize. Alright, we're back in the kitchen. You know me. Got to make a brew. Right. Usual kitchen stuff. Because it's going to be in shot. People always comment what's in the background. There we go. You're going to see what's in the background. On the recycling to go out. Alright, there's my jacket. We'll get straight to it. Some people say regatta. Some people say regatta. Some people say something else. So it's my regatta jacket. Nothing special. I think they're about 70 quid. I've had this, I can't count, over 4 years. Well over 4 years. It's quite scary to think, actually. It's a long one, so it comes down sort of way below my waist. So it's great against wind protection and rain. It's got a little hood, folds out hood. I like the hood because it's like adjustable. I can get it to fit my head. Doesn't blow off in the wind. Nice tall collar. About 4 inches or so on the collar. So it comes up around my neck. Pockets are external, so they're massive. They don't interfere with the jacket. And the good thing is, because I also wear like thermal leather gloves. I'll quickly show you a pair. In my bug out bag I've got my Northern Ireland gloves, but I wear these for the sort of general use. Thick fleece thermalite gloves, and they don't exactly fold up. Small. So my hat is double lined fleece, and you put them in your pocket, they take up a lot of room, so it's nice to have big pockets you can fill up with stuff. The jacket's good. Poppers are great. A little story about poppers going back to my security days. When we used to have new guys starting with us, you have to sort of puppy walk them. You go outside like on a night shift and they'd zip their jackets up. Say, don't zip it up, that's what the poppers are for. If you get into a problem with someone, you don't want your jacket pulled over your head, you get the shit kicked out of you. So don't zip up your jacket. Poppers. Get into a problem, someone grabs you, you can slip out your jacket. You're not going to get took to the ground or whatever. So that's why I like poppers. I don't get into many fights when I'm out. Zero. Not going to get into any trouble while on camp, but it's just a memory I've had with every time I come across poppers now. I still think back to sort of 12 years doing that sort of thing. It just sticks in your mind. Right, because it's full length, when it's folded up like this, I've slept on it a few times when I'm out. I used to love, well, I still do love the floor, being on the floor in front of the fire. It's big enough to cover my my hips, my ribs and my shoulders. I can lay on it and sleep in it quite well. Very comfy. It's a lot thicker than most inflatable mats. Of course, no water's going to seep through. Normally on a ground sheet anyway. So it's got a nice collar, it's got a hood, it's quilted inside, it's poppers, big pockets. But the main thing I like, not sure if short people get this problem, but I do being tall with a long jacket. When it's zipped up, it's hard to kneel down and squat down when like cooking, making a brew, tending to the fire. So it's nice to have the your jacket zipped up, keep you warm. And then I normally walk around camp with it, the bottom zip up halfway, so the bottom of the jacket opens up. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the camera because it's dark. So that's it really. It keeps me warm, keeps me dry. I can sleep on it if I want. It's got big pockets. It's comfortable to wear. It doesn't get in the way. It's not restricted. Regatta jacket. Probably out of all the VRs, one of the cheapest jackets on here. Possibly one of the oldest. I went out looking the other day for regatta jacket at Fleeces, sort of to buy a new one of what I've got. And yeah, I went £25-35 you get a fleece for. I mean, you can spend £200-300 on a fleece. Did see some nice ones for like 120 quid. But I just don't justify spending that sort of money on a fleece, as much handy as it is. And in the end, I came back with a new 511 shirt anyway. Didn't get the fleece, but if I was going to replace this jacket, I'd go for one very, very similar. Despite its age, lean on there. It's like I said, it's thicker than most inflatable mats. It's warm. It does its job. Does exactly what it says in the box. It's done me proud all these years. Hopefully, I'll get a few more years out of it. Yeah, the inside pockets are let down. It's a bit small, but that's not important. But yeah, really good jacket for me. Might not be good for someone else. So there's my VR2 Forest Prepper and my jacket. Yeah, just standard regatta black waterproof jacket.